What is good, everybody? Hey, we are back from everything, really. Sheesh. Oh, hello, governor. Hello. Oh, yo, Grey Wolf, how you doing, broski? Oh, how's my brother from another mother doing? Mate, I was meant to be going live yesterday, but I crashed out sleeping. I was about to schedule for a live stream yesterday, but I completely crashed out sleeping, bro. Like, it was funny because, like, I had everything set up and ready to go, but I just literally crashed out sleeping. But I hope you're doing alright though, Grey Wolf. I really do. I hope everyone is doing alright, really. It's all good, bro. I mean, I was meant to schedule for a live stream yesterday, but I ended up, like, falling asleep. Like, I completely forgot to go live. That was, like, the funny side of it. But I'm glad you're doing alright there, bro. I hope, I really hope that you're looking after your mental health and everything. Mate, we all need rest at times, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, we all need that nice little bit of rest and that nice little bit of recuperation. Because honestly, if we don't, uh, then we all end up going overdrive. You know what I mean? But we are happy to be live at the moment. Because it's a good thing to do a live stream. Show people that we're still kicking. But how it, I think all in all though, like, the last, yeah, I would say the last few days has been warranted for sleep, to be fair. Like, I've been literally busy at my mind. Oh, and Grey Wolf, we don't have Lift. After Lift's little fiesta, we don't have him. But welcome to my channel there, everybody that is new and want to support the channel. We do nature content, and later on tonight we will be doing a weird but true facts about nature. A full round of nature facts coming your way tonight, let alone support the latest videos that I have done on my shorts. It does mean a lot because we have posted a fair bit. We want to make sure that each and every last one gets pushed out. Oh, and I've just woken up to do this live stream, so I apologize for yawning and everything else, but we hope that everyone is having a wonderful day. Uh, we have been busy ourselves. We are recruiting one extra moderator so far today. We would love to have an extra moderator, and we will be doing a background check on them to make sure. But how is life treating you though, Grey Wolf, though? That is the question. I hope life is treating you well. I hope that you are having a wonderful Monday, even though Monday is one of those days that people do not like as much. All in all though, we are, very, very content coming back, trying to do live streams daily as much as possible. And there will be a chance for people to watch me. Yo, that guy was good. You remember me? That's good that you remember me. I think a lot of people remember me because I did a solid full straight stream through and through. And I mean through and through. I'm doing good, bro. I mean, we've, we've been fairly busy, fairly, content with everything. So I think it's one of them. I mean, I just woken up, so it's not too bad though. You know what I mean? But if you like nature and you want weird but true facts, oh, that's good to hear, man. That's really really good to hear that everything's going well for you, bro. Cause life for me is going really well too, bro. And this is Twix, Meerkat. These guys are excellent. I really have to say they are excellent, considering meerkats love eating everything from fruit and veg all the way to scorpions. They are absolutely fantastic creatures. These guys, I'll check. I'll check back later, buddy. Need to. No worries, bro. No worries. Have a blessed day, bro. But these guys have dark rings around the eyes, which means it helps them protect them from the harsh sun. So if you love nature in its entirety and you want to learn all weird but true facts about nature, then come and show some love. It does mean the world to us to see people enjoying nature in all of its entirety, all of its uniqueness. Welcome to everything that you want to learn about nature. We do post quite a fair bit, and I gotta say though, I really want everyone to feel humbled and appreciated of everything that we do so far today. We want to make sure that people enjoy content fresh. Any questions about nature, do feel free to ask away. It does help a lot on things you want to learn about nature of any sort. Mm. And weird but true fact about cats is that cats' urine can glow underneath a black light. Weird but true fact about cows is that cows do have, best friends. Weird but true, on the right side and on the left side of a tiger, their stripes are not the same. An interesting fact about tigers, though, is that they are partly webbed. They have partly webbed feet, which means it helps them to pretty much, swim quite easily to catch their prey. Weird but true is octopus have 3 hearts. Weird but true, hummingbirds are the only birds that actually fly backwards. Weird but true, elephants are the only ones that can't jump. So people have this weird myth that elephants can jump. They can't jump. Weird but true is what should we say? Oh yeah, no, let's go with. There are lots of weird but true facts I can give. Weird but true. Bulls can't see the color red. They are completely colorblind. Which is very interesting when you think about bulls, because people think that bulls can see color. They can't. They are naturally colorblind. They have very poor eyesight, so it means that they can't associate color, which is very interesting. When you think about it. I have just So sorry, I've only just woken up myself. So we hope everyone's having a good Monday so far. If you want to subscribe to my channel, go and sub. Does mean a massive amount to me if you guys want to go and sub to nature. We talk about nature in all of its glory and everything that you want to know about nature. So if you are a nature lover and a nature supporter, then this channel is for you. 1000% is for you. Weird but true is... what can I say? Uh, uh, so who here is up for a big round of, for later on, we are going to do this. So we're going to do weird but true animal facts through and through. Back to back animal weird but true facts about nature. If you love nature and you really want to support the channel with everything that it's got for you guys and offers you, then I suggest to subscribe. I also suggest that people, you know, get close to nature, because I would say honestly we're going to do the biggest round of weird but true facts about nature and really show you guys just how beautiful nature can be in all of its glory, from the weird to the most fascinating, all the way to beautiful stories, all the way to, you know, everything else in between. Just like this, weird but true that cockroaches can survive in water up under weird but true, cockroaches can survive underneath water for 15 minutes. Weird but true, a cockroach can also survive about a head up to a week, anything past that they would die. And the reason why a cockroach can survive about a head up to a week is because they have really tiny microscopic holes that allow them to breathe, but they can't eat, or they also can't drink, but they can survive just by solely breathing without a head, which is absolutely bonkers. Weird but true is cows have best friends. So if you were to separate a cow from their best friend, they would honestly, you know, feel really depressed. So next time you're in a field and you see a cow on its own, go and give it a bit of love, because they possibly might be missing their best friend. Weird but true, the world's smallest monkey is about as tall as a toothbrush. Which is weird, but is absolutely true. So if you find yourself brushing your teeth and you see a tiny monkey the size of your toothbrush, then you know. And believe it or not, weird but true, a golden poison dart frog has enough toxins to kill up to 100 people. So yes, a golden poison dart frog has enough toxins to kill up to 100 people, which is insane. You know, and the reason why poison dart frogs are called poison dart frogs for a reason is simply only because the fact that the stuff that they eat. You know, when I did post a video on my shorts to talk about that, but it's ideally because of the things that they eat in the wild that makes them naturally, you know, become poisonous. So like eating poisonous insects, poisonous flies, and that is how they become poisonous. Whereas if you were to have them in captivity, they would no longer be poisonous because of the stuff that they would eat naturally, and in captivity they would eat naturally fruit flies. So then they become non-poisonous, considered they would be in the wild. Which is interesting. And a weird but true fact that alligators can live up to, you know, up to 80 years old, which is insane. But alligators and crocs are two vastly different subspecies. And the way to basically understand what is an alligator, what is a crocodile, look at the snout. Snouts are very interesting on both species, as you would understand that one has a V, one has a U, and that is how you can identify who is who just by looking at the mouth and the snout, which is absolutely insane when you think about, you know, their species alone. Weird but true, some fish can walk on land, which is insane when you think about species of fish. And not only that, weird but true, male seahorses can give birth. Weird but true, some female fishes can turn into males, which is bizarre. You know, weird but true that some cat's urine can glow underneath a black light. Weird but true that you know, the world's smallest monkey is the size of a toothbrush. Weird but true that a bloodhound can smell a scent that is 4 days old, which is insane for a bloodhound to be able to smell a scent that is 4 days old. But it shows the power of how good their scent is to pick up a 4-day-old scent, which is insane. If you love my channel and you want to learn about nature in all of its entirety, then go and show some love and you know, go and show that you appreciate nature in all of its entirety. Just like weird but true, cats can't taste sweet stuff. So anything that is considered sweet in a cat, they can't taste it. It's not in their DNA. Weird but true, birds can't sweat, which is weird. You know, yes, very weird, but also very, very, very fascinating creatures. You know? A weird but true fact that a bat can eat 3,000 insects. What's up, bro? A bat can eat 3,000 insects in one night, which is absolutely bonkers. I hope you're having a good Monday, bro. I really do. I was scheduled to go live, but I completely forgot to, and I crashed out sleeping. So, you know, we are live. So, but we hope that you're having a good day, bro. A weird but true fact that the color red doesn't really make bulls angry. They are colorblind. So, you know, people have this. How come your city's going shit, man? When people think that red can make bulls angry, it really doesn't. It really doesn't, as they are colorblind, and red is not something they can see. So next time you're in a field and you see a red and you see a bull and you're in red, it's not because you're wearing red. It's simply because they just can't see the color. I'm glad you, well, I want to know why your city's going shit, but I would love to know, you know, why that is, bro. A cat's urine, a weird but true fact, cat urine can glow in black light, which is insane. And a weird but true fact, a hamster's teeth can never stop growing. So it's kind of bonkers to see, you know, these species of, you know, hamsters with their teeth. You would think that a hamster teeth would stop growing. They don't. They never stop growing, which is weird, but it is a true fact. And believe it or not, a weird but true fact, and if you like this fact, then go and subscribe. A pet goldfish in England lived to be 43 years old, which is weird but very much true. And I love the fact that, you know, we all think that goldfish can never really fully, you know, get any older, but it is a proven fact that, you know, these guys can survive fairly long if you treat them right. A weird but true fact that jellyfish sting even when they are dead. So just because you think that they would sting you in the water doesn't mean they won't sting you on land, even when they're dead. Which is absolutely crazy to think that when you look at species as a whole, when it comes down to the element of, oh, So I'm very tired, but I've just woken up. So yeah, as I say, if you know, when you think about jellyfish, they can still sting even when they are, you know, out of water, let alone in water. When they're, you know, alive or dead, they still have the capacity. Can you check my chat history and tell me what's the last thing I said, mate? This is the first thing you said from my live stream. A weird but true fact that a blue whale's heart weighs up to 2,000 pounds. I know you haven't. I just saw both both sides of what you just said. You were going to a wedding last time. Yes, I was at a wedding and I've come back. So yeah, going to the wedding was lovely, but I have just come back. And if anybody wants to learn more about nature and all of its beautiful environment, then do go and subscribe. We do talk about nature, and we also do talk, you know, about things all related about nature, from the weird to the beautiful to the weird but true to everything that you want to learn about nature. Then go and show some love, because we love talking about nature. We do work in a zoo. You have to be 18 or over, and we have to have a back check on you to make sure. No, you have to be here for a couple of, you know, 2 weeks tops. You also have to be 18 or over, and you have to follow the rules as stated. And you have not got to have a criminal record. Exactly, bro. And remind me how old you are? Oh, you're 24. And tell me, bro, have you ever been convicted of anything? Because we also gotta make sure that you have to have a clean record as well. That's the one last fact I gotta really put out there, bro. A weird but true fact: is possible for a shark to detect a fish's heartbeat before attacking. Welcome, bro, to my channel. I did, bro. So yeah, a weird but true fact that a shark is you know, it's possible for a shark to good boy. Because my last moderator didn't. My last moderator didn't, and it was very much, you know. You saw a meerkat at the zoo. Fair play to you, bro. But yeah, it is actually possible for a shark to hear a fish's heartbeat. What was going on with the last moderator? He was basically ratted out as a P, and we are not happy with him, and he's possibly done now. So yeah. He was very much into minors. And we caught him red-handed, and we have kicked him, so he's no longer. It is vile. This is why we now have to do a firm background check on everybody to make sure that they are completely. He full on admitted it himself. Like, he admitted it to me, and he admitted it to one of my other moderators. I spoke closely to my other moderators, and we took precise action towards him. You know what I mean? Because it was appropriate. So yeah. But yes, as I say, weird but true, it is possible for a shark to detect a fish's heartbeat before attacking, which is insane. So sharks have the ability to hear. Oh, he's going to. He's going to, like, he's already on that shit. He's already on that shit, trust me. His name was Lift, Sleep, Repeat. It's just weird. And a weird but true fact is some fish can change from female all the way to male. Weird but true, an electric eel produces can produce a charge strong enough to stun a horse. Yep, lift, sleep, repeat. So electric eels do have enough charge in them to basically stun. Basically because he tried to do this, bro. Well, first off, because I work in a zoo, lad, and I have all my information, you know, gathered and years of study, basically, lad. You know, I work in a zoo, so a little bit about me. I work in a zoo. I give information about nature. I make sure people have the correct information, not the false information, because people, they all love to basically manipulate the elements of nature facts. So coming from a person that genuinely works with nature and genuinely knows his facts, I like to give people the genuine facts instead of the BS facts. You know, because there are some nature channels out there that do misguide information about nature, and we love to make sure that our facts are, I want to go to your zoo, but you don't need to leak your workplace if you don't want to. Man, I'm happy doing it because it shows who I am, what I do, and everything else in between that, you know. Yeah, I mean, all in all though, people, all in all, not too bad. So yeah, I mean, you know, we learn a lot about nature in every aspect, especially about eels, about tigers, lions, jags, all sorts. I mean, a jaguar's bite force is about 1,500 per square inch. That is 10 times more powerful than a human bite force, which is absolutely bonkers if you think about, you know, jaguars being the third largest big cat, tiger being, you know, top. And what is even more interesting is that tigers genuinely are the most unique. As when you listen to the Lion King roar, it's actually a tiger's roar mixed with trash cans to make the effect of the, you know, tiger's roar. No, the lion's roar. So even though a lion's roar can be heard from 5 miles away, it is actually, you know, in the Lion King, it's actually a tiger's roar mixed with trash cans, which is absolutely insane. So yeah, we thrive off facts, information, that sort of stuff. You feel me? And that's just to give you a genuine idea of how factual it is. Let me give you Fredo. No, actually, let me give you a cheetah. Let me give you a cheetah. I'm at work right now, but I'm still catching you live. No worries. Cheers, bro. Like and subscribe if you love nature. So if you look at the tier lines very carefully on a cheetah, and you look at how it looks like, you know, their tier lines, this little feature helps protect them from the harsh sun. So when they're out hunting, they can naturally, you know, not get blinded. But what is even interesting, there's a little story that goes like this. A cheetah lost her kitten to hunters, so she cried and cried and cried until she ended up having tear lines. But the actual reality is that the tear lines really do love to protect us from the harsh sun. Nice. Froggy! Hello, my boy. Have a good one, my guy, as well. Much love to you, Froggy. Much love to you, Froggy. And what is interesting is people think that cheetahs are classed as a big cat or anything like that. No, they're a lesser cat. Because these guys, you know, can't roar. They can only purr or they can hiss. But they can naturally not actually you know, raw. They are fast on their feet, but they can only keep up with it for a couple of seconds. But it takes an hour for them to actually regain their own breath back after, you know, running. No, they can't roar. It's not in their vocals to roar. It's very much the exact opposite. Because these guys are built for speed, they're not built for strength, they're only built for speed. But what is interesting is if they can't find any water to drink, they will drink the blood from their prey that they killed. Now these guys, by the way, I'm a girl. Oh, Froggy, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Froggy. Oh, Froggy, I'm so sorry. It's hard to tell when people have different names, you know? But yeah, these guys are lesser cats, as their children would be called kittens and not cubs. The only species of big cats that have cubs, well, tigers can roar, lions can roar, leopards can roar, snow leopards can't roar. But yes, when you look at jaguars, lions, tigers, they're part of the Panthera. So Panthera is the Latin name for, you know, identifying, you know, big cat. Ligers are considered a big cat, but they're not a natural subspecies of cat, as you would never see a lion and a tiger in the same country or same region, as when you think about everything in between liger and tiger, there's no actual in between. That it's just very much like the case of, okay, you got a tiger in one area of the world and you've got lions in Africa, they're not meant to be together. It's like how people think white tigers are a natural subspecies. They're not, because when you think about white tigers, they are inbreds. They basically mate with their family members. They mate with, you know, all the family members to make white babies. And the first ever white tiger was actually found in India back in the 50s, where it got introduced to the United States. It bred an ordinary tiger, it produced a litter of 4 ordinary cubs. They could understand why this white tiger was white, but still produced a litter of 4 ordinary cubs. So then by then, it got sent back to its family members and boom, it produced white babies. White tigers generally have got health problems such as back problems, teeth problems, digestive system problems, all different problems, and naturally a white tiger would survive naturally between 10 to 20 years, which is not that long, but they do consider to die quicker. So yeah, it's very vastly interesting when you think about the species of white tiger. And yes, lion and tiger do not really mix, but in zoos they genuinely do breed. I think it's the biggest big cat breed. It's not. Lions are typically the most biggest, as it is being proven on the chart by the weight and the height and everything in between. And I love the fact that people think that, I mean, this is the other weird divided situation, and I would love to talk about this if I may. So when people think about species of wolf, a lot of people think, yo, what's up, FSD? When people think about, are black wolves bigger than grey wolves? No, they're not. It's generally grey wolf is always going to be bigger than a black wolf. Even though black wolves are typically the most beautiful species, grey wolves are always going to be bigger. You know, and that's just how it goes. What lion is the big... It's not, bro. Lion is second biggest. So it's like, so when you think about grey wolves and then you think about black wolves, grey wolves are always going to be bigger. Oh, I got the hiccups. Grey wolves are always going to be bigger than black wolves. Tiger is always going to be bigger than lion. But can we pet wolves? Is it safe? I mean, I wouldn't recommend petting a grey wolf, but the last wolf died in the UK in... Ooh. I did not know that. That's interesting. That is fairly interesting. But no, when you when you think about grey wolves have the ability to smell where you've been, where you've eaten. They can smell your blood pressure. They can sense if a woman is pregnant due to the fact that a hormone that is released into the air. So the male's typically going to be more protective of the female and want to be more aggressive to the males. So, you know, they have. Can dogs do that too? Dogs are good at sensing, you know, different things. Like, yes, a dog can sense when a woman is pregnant in a different manner. But when you think about, is is this a loop? Nope, it's not a loop. There's no strong and there's no, like, males would typically be more stronger, especially like when you think about the diversity of a grey wolf structure. You have the weakest, you know, in there, but you also have the youngest. So when they're going hunting, they are structured in such a way that you see what roles each one have. So the older ones will typically, you know, be beaten up while they're in the hunt, where the younger ones will defend. But it is interesting, but it is mainly, ideally, it is up to the females, because the females are typically a little bit more stronger in terms of who she wants to breed with. And she is the one that is naturally in control of, you know, of the pack in terms of breeding. You can have an alpha female and you can also have an alpha male. Now, an interesting fact that if you were to have a wolf being kicked out of the pack, you cannot have a wolf back into its pack after it's been kicked out, because grey wolves will typically, any wolf species would kill that wolf that's been kicked out the pack. Once they're kicked out, they can never be accepted into the group, as they would naturally want to kick them out and keep them kicked out. Wolves are not dumb, just like no other species are dumb. How can wolves? Mate, Conor McGregor would not win. Would not win a fight against a grey wolf. It's like how people think that gorillas versus 100 men, 100 men would win. No, they wouldn't. Fairs. If you love the facts that you are getting so far about wolves and other nature in general, do go and subscribe. It does mean a massive amount to me. I will be doing a live stream at some point at the zoo. I just gotta, you know, get things you know, sorted out, and then hopefully I'll be able to do a live stream at the zoo for all you guys to see, you know, me at the zoo, so I can give you guys an interesting talk about one of my favorite animals. So if you really want to see that and you want to see the work that I do, then I keep waiting for your zoo vlog. I know, bro, it's been, mate, the way I twisted my foot. I know I've twisted my foot, and I've only managed to just about get back into work. So just be a little bit more patient. It is coming. I didn't plan to twist my foot. That was the only issue I got, because when I came back, I was hoping to, you know, go back and actually show you guys, but because of my foot being twisted and everything else, it's been a bit of a pain. Who would win, a soldier or a wolf? Well, clearly a wolf. So yeah, just be a little bit patient with that, and I'll promise you it will come. It will come. It's just foot being not so fun. You know, I twisted my right foot, which meant it slowed the pace down in terms of what I wanted to do originally. So yeah. But yeah, do look out for that, because I will be live streaming at the zoo, and I will be doing a mini vlog on well, yeah, wolves are strong in general. Just like gorillas are strong, you know. No, a wolf cub is not strong yet because they're still a baby, so they're still developing, you know, skills to hunt. And that is why when you see young pups from a grey wolf or any species of wolf, they naturally will teach their young how to hunt and develop. Grizzly bears are strong and they're faster than a racing horse. So, you know, they can do some severe damage. There's a lot of, you know, yeah, there's a lot involved. There is a lot. So like I say, if anybody loves nature, go and sub, go and show some love for your boy. We do a lot of animal facts as well as everything else. But like I say, you know, bears are strong, you know, in their own right. They're strong enough to hold back lions if needed. That's a very interesting outlook on that. It would be very, very vastly hard to figure that one out. Because each animal in the world has a vital role and are the, you know, apex predator in their own right. I mean, I don't think there would be a genuine overall apex. It'd be very, very hard to put all species of animals together and say, right, we're going to put you as the apex predator, da 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 da. Maybe your zoo could help you with your... Yes, they, you know, I am going to be doing a book on interesting animal facts. I think it'd be really cool to do. And I'm also looking into doing a podcast, which will also be quite cool. So we're looking to do different stuff as well to try and maintain a good thing. Is that a fox on your back? No, it is a grey wolf behind me, and you know, yeah. But yeah, in terms of a book idea, I would love to do a book on weird but true facts about nature and also do other different stuff like that. So if you are into nature and you love nature and you want to learn and expand your knowledge on the correct side of nature, then do subscribe because it is froggy. So when you think about nature, there are some animal content creators that do tell the truth about nature facts. But then there are some that don't tell so much of the truth. So then there it's very divided into two. Yeah, but FSD, if you think about how he said putting all animals together, not the humans, but all animals together, it'd be very hard to decide who would be top, who would not be on top. You know what I mean? Because it's like a scenario of who would be the apex, because yes, in general you are right that humans are the top of all animals, but if you eliminate the humans out of it and you have every species of animal, then it's then you have that element of, oh my god, who would be top. But yes, humans are top of the food, on top of all animals in terms of the food chain and everything else, but humans haven't really developed enough to understand what can save us as much. We are animals too. Yes, Rainbow. What you saying, bro? What you saying, Rainbow? Oh, in the building. So yeah, I mean, nature has evolved in different ways, but again, there's so many interesting facts about nature that we could give. Ah, man, I'm doing splendid. I mean, I've only just woken up, but we're doing splendid. But like I say, I think all in all, when you look at the diversity of nature, oh, it is a beautiful. Do you know what a? No, I don't. Is that a species of animal or is that a? Because there are some animals that we never truly know until we know. Oh, it's a wolf. Oh, it's like a. Oh, okay. So it's like a husky. It's like a husky. it's like a husky type. It's a dog breed resulting from crossing Siberian Husky and oh, beautiful dog. I didn't know that was even a dog. Wow. Oh, they are cute. Yeah, I can see why you would say it's like a wolf mix type. That is cool. That is cool. I like that. That is cool. For a dog breed, that's kind of cool. Oh yeah, I can tell it's very small. But if you like nature, go and subscribe to my channel. We do a lot of nature content around nature. So if you love nature and you vibe with nature, then go and subscribe. It does help. It helps me. So if you want to learn proper facts about nature, this is the channel for you. Yo, what's good? It's me, GD. Yeah, the same. Sounds like a. It is rainbow. It really is. They are a beautiful species of dog. Beautiful. The eye coloration, absolutely beautiful. I love it. I love that. So as I say, guys, all in all, thank you for subscribing. So yeah, look at the things to look out for in general is for Saturday, as I am looking to live stream for Saturday when I'm at the zoo. Look out for that, and then look out for other species of animals, because I will be live streaming for Saturday at the zoo. So if you haven't subscribed, go and subscribe, because Saturday is the live event where I will be, live streaming at my zoo. I'll give you guys, my animal talk on one of my favorite animal species, and then we'll show you around the zoo in different areas, and then you guys get a feel for that. So that is happening this Saturday. I don't know English, only a little bit under. Ah, fair enough. It will be a fun zoo time because I planned it last Saturday before I twisted my leg and everything else. I couldn't do it. So now that my foot is feeling a little bit better, I can prep for Saturday and give you guys, the beautiful side of nature in all of its glory, and give you guys a rundown of my zoo. Oh, he's doing really well for his English. So yeah, if you want to see on Saturday, my zoo on Saturday, then do go and subscribe. It is booked in for this Saturday. It is only going to be a one event off. So when I have done this event, it won't come back for a while. Then again, it might do depending on how well everyone perceives the animals. And if you have any questions, I won't be able to see your guys' comments because I'll be talking, but I will definitely make sure I have somebody holding my phone while they read out the comments. Yes, you can, bro. Is the answer. Yes, you can. So yeah, it will be a one-off event for that, possibly. So I won't be able to read all of your comments, but I will definitely be able to hear the comments, and I'll make sure that somebody is holding it while I am live, so then you guys get a good idea of what's what. No worries, Froggy. Lol. Of course you will. So yeah, that is one of the events that will be coming down. So do book. Make sure you book your calendars for this Saturday in terms of the zoo, and make sure that you book it in for the live stream. It will be an event for Saturday, so it will be tagged in, and it will. Yeah, it's 9 in the morning right now. So yeah, make sure you all mark on your calendars, you know, this Saturday. I'll tell them that you were. Appreciate it, my guy. So yeah, I will tell you guys the date that you guys have to book in. So it'll be the 14th. So the 14th, make sure you have it in your calendar for the zoo. So the 14th is the event of going live at my zoo, and it will give you guys a good indicate of what I do, and give you guys an animal tour and everything else in between. So if you wanna see that live stream for the 14th, make sure you book your calendars in for that day. It will be a beautiful day to book for the 14th live stream. So on the 14th, I will be going live to represent the zoo and to show you guys my favorite animal species and everything else in between. If you are into nature, go and subscribe and make sure you put on the notification bell for the 14th, because like I say, once that event comes in, it'll be about 10, but about 10, yeah, about 10 that I will start it. So it'll be 10, 10 just after 9 in the morning. So, we'll give you guys a taste of the zoo life through Saturday the 14th. But if you can't make it, Rainbow, don't worry, because it will be airplayed, you know, we will be playing it through the public domain, so anyone that misses it, they will get a chance to see it through my YouTube channel all the way through and through. So, make sure, like I said, that you book it. Hey, brother, how are you doing? I'm doing good, bro. Doing really, really well. But yeah, 14th is the day that is getting booked in, so make sure your calendar is filled in for that day. For the people that can't make it, do not worry, because it will be posted on my channel. And yeah, no worries, Rainbow. It's, like I say, if you can't make it, don't worry. If you can, that's also fine. So we're gonna make sure that people are all booked in for that day, and it will be a beautiful event. So, why are you saying guess, bro? What happened? What happened, Noah? So yeah, guys, like I say, 14th is booked, will be booked in for schedule, and it will do the world of good, and hopefully you guys will enjoy the beautiful side of nature in all its glory from a live spectrum. So yeah, it'll be great. It will be really, really good. So hopefully you guys will enjoy and see the beautiful sides. Yo, what's up, United States? Yo, what's up, people? We are telling people right now that if they want to see a live event of me at the zoo giving an animal tour on a live stream on the 14th, then make sure you book it in. 14th is the event, and the 14th will only happen once. So that live stream will happen, and it will be airplayed, and it will be shown to all of you on all the beautiful nature that we have at the zoo and everything else. Yeah. What time? It'll be about English time. Obviously, it'll be. I mean, at the moment it's 9. It's 9 in the morning for us, so it'll be 10 a.m. UK Pacific time. I don't know where you guys are all watching from, but yeah, it'll be literally UK time. So make sure you book in your calendars. Make sure you do all that sort of stuff, because it will be hosted live. And if I am a little late, just know that we were preparing everything and making sure that we are good to go, and making sure that the Wi-Fi works in order to produce it, because there are some dodgy parts of the zoo, but we should be fine. All in all, though, it will be a beautiful thing. So yeah. Sweet as. And make sure you subscribe as well, because if you aren't subscribed and you haven't hit that bell notification, then you will not be notified. It is how it goes. And I'm looking forward to it because it'll be beautiful. It will be absolutely fun as hell to do it. I've been properly wanting to do this for the longest time, and I think it's only fair to do it and get it out the way, so then you guys get a field trial of what's going on, and you guys can ask genuine questions. You know, it'll be the most fantastic thing to do for all of you guys, and I think you will all love it in every aspect. So hopefully you enjoy it as much as I do, and I hope that you guys, you know, learn a lot from what we have, and I hope that you guys are able to appreciate what is done. No worries. I don't know who that person is, Noah, but fair enough. Oh, it'll be fun. It will 100% be fun for me, but it'll also be fun for everybody, because nature, you get to see some of the beautiful nature and some absolute fun, phenomenal things. So, you know, we've got some absolute banger facts coming out for, you know, for everyone, for the zoo. So, like I say, 14th, 10 a.m. my time. Make sure you are all subscribed. We all love nature and the animals with it. Exactly that, lad. So if anyone that is new to the channel, make sure you do subscribe. Oh, Noah, tell me later, lad. I'll ring you in a bit. But yeah, we are so excited for this. I hope you guys are all excited for the you know, for this. I'm definitely excited for this roller coaster adventure. Yeah, there's a lot of bad people around, but yeah, guys, like I say, we've in it, crazy world, crazy time. It's how it goes. But no, I mean, all in all, I will book it. It does. This is why I chose working with animals and I chose working with people, because people are just arrogant sausages. But yeah, like I say, one event will be coming up, and I'll make sure I will notify. It will be notified. It will be an event for everybody to view and see the beautiful animals that we have at the zoo. You all will have a good chance to answer any questions that you may have when I'm at the zoo. I won't be able to read, but I will have somebody read out for me while I'm, you know, giving the animal talk. So the moderators will all have to need to be there to basically filter out any weirdos or any misguided comments that are rude or inappropriate or anything like that. But all in all, though, it will be an absolute smashing event. I'm looking forward to it. I know you guys are looking forward to it, and I hope that all of you, you know, will appreciate and enjoy the fun times that we have doing this as much as anything else, because we really want to show you guys just how special this is, and it is truly going to be special, truly going to be an event worth watching. So yeah, guys, like I say, we are any facts on bees. We have facts on bees. Yes, I can give facts about bees a little bit later on, because we want to make sure that we save every animal fact as much as possible, because believe it or not, we used to work with bees, so I can give you a few good bee facts that is going to be interesting, and we can do the diversity of it, and we can teach you guys a really interesting fact between honeybees and bumblebees, and we can really give a real good insight of, you know, the different species. And I love bees. Bees are really fascinating creatures. Justin, is it yo late? Man, I've just woken up myself, bro. I ain't gonna lie. So yeah, we got bees facts coming out. Bumblebees, we'll do a different diversity of different between bees and bumblebees. And you guys will be fascinated just how interesting both sides of bees and bumblebees can be. And it is actually fascinating. But I will tell you this for nothing: if you think about wasps and you think about how, if you think getting away from a wasp is simply by jumping into some water and just swimming around and thinking to yourself that you're going to be safe, nope. That wasp will wait until you're out of the water just to sting you. So unfortunately, wasps have developed the IQ of waiting until you're out of the water just to sting you. So, zap them, lol. Well, if you're in the water and you got a zapper, how's that gonna work out for you? It would work if it's out of the water, not so much in water, lad. I won't be in the water though, Henry. I was gonna say, because if you're in the water, lad, it's not gonna do much damage. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, it's been a beautiful day so far. But yeah, like I say, guys, one more quick reminder. It's like I say, guys, one quick reminder. At the 14th on the Saturday is where I do my live event for the zoo. So make sure you book it in. It will be pinned on a live stream for you guys to see. Now, hopefully you guys will enjoy the actual side of it, because we love talking about nature. We love making sure nature is thriving. But an interesting fact is that, like I say, cat urine, a weird but true fact that cat urine can actually glow underneath a black light. Weird but true, some female fish can actually change into males. A weird but interesting fact that I don't know. It's me, GD. I don't know, bro. As I was saying, a weird but true fact that a hamster's teeth never stops growing. Weird but true fact that a bloodhound can smell a scent that is 4 days old. Weird but true. Cows have best friends. So if you were to separate a cow from its best friend, it would generally get depressed. Weird but true fact that wasps are so interesting. Wait, wasps aren't a bee. Wasps aren't bees. They're very vastly different. If you want to add wasps into a different side of it, we can do that, but they are not a bee. Nowhere near a bee. Nowhere near. The shape of a bee versus the shape of a wasp is vastly different in every aspect. So no, they are not bees. But what is interesting is, as I say, weird but true, hummingbirds are the only birds that can fly backwards. Weird but true, birds don't sweat. Weird but true, a bull does not get angry when they see red, because they're colorblind, so red does not annoy them. Weird but true, bats poop upside down. Weird but true. Yep, buzzing, ha ha ha. buzzing. Weird but true is flamingos will eat upside down. Weird but true, flamingos. Hey Rainbow, I love how you said Rainbow. Damn, I missed what I was about to say. Okay, sorry, we can keep going. Weird but true, a blue whale's heart weighs up to 2,000 pounds. Weird but true, good night, Henry. Good night, Justin. Oh, it is. It is. I think what is interesting about bees is how they go around doing stuff. They have a lot of interesting, unique things. They have drones, they have queens, they have all sorts. So drones and everything else in the economy is vastly different. So vastly different to other species of bees and what they take in the role. And I do have, I mean, for the people that love nature facts, do go and subscribe to my channel. We are so involved with nature. So if you want to learn about your favorite animals, this is the channel for you. Make sure you do subscribe and hit that notification bell. That way you never, ever, ever, ever miss out on any opportunity to learn on your favorite animals or anything like that. A weird but true fact that snakes had evolved once upon a time to walk. So there might be a chance for snakes to walk somewhere down the road. At the moment, they haven't developed any legs, but you can easily identify where the legs used to be. Weird but true that tigers have partly webbed feet, which means it helps them to swim more easily and more accurately through the water. Weird but true that a tiger stripes from the right and the left side are not the same. Weird but true. In it, bro. Weird but true. Which I love is sharks can lose 30,000 teeth and can regrow their teeth again. So they can lose 30,000 teeth and keep on recycling new ones. So they're not too bothered. But believe it or not, a weird but true fact that if you were to gather every hippo tooth and you were to put it in a crate, you would have to use a crane to lift it up because of how heavy they are. Well, there is a snake island that is very scary. Very scary indeed. No, pygmy hippos are cute. I love a pygmy hippo. They bite at your back, not front. Depends. It depends, bro, on what you're doing with a snake. All lastly is different. You know, weird but true, snakes and lizards are not the only ones that shed. It's also spiders. So spiders can shed the same as snakes and lizards. The only difference between what makes a spider vastly weirder when it comes in the shed is if you were to touch a spider while they shed, they would genuinely die. They have no way of defending themselves, so it's better to lead them to it than it is anything else. But yeah, there are lots of different, species of snakes. And what is interesting is people think that boa constrictors are the tallest snakes of all snakes. It's actually the anaconda. Anacondas have been known to grow up to 30 foot tall, which is insane. But yes, anacondas are the ancestors of the boa constrictors. So boa constrictors have ancestors, which is the anaconda. Oh, snakes are, mate. Every animal is unique, special, beautiful, have their own diversity. I mean, I love all different species of animals. Oh, nice little drink. Don't you just love it when you have a drink and it hits so nicely down your throat? Oh, garden snakes are absolutely beautiful. I do one like for you, sir. Thank you so much. So yeah, guys, like I say, every like, every subscribe does help. But like I say, the big event is coming on the 14th. So do... it's better than it was, you know, a lot better than it was. So We are able to walk a little bit longer. We're able to do a few things a little bit more longer. So we're happy, man. We're very, very happy. And I'm hoping I never, ever, 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 ever have to feel that shit again. Because that was very horrible to feel. And not yet, bro, not yet. But never say never. Never say never. Never say never. But like I say, guys, make sure that you subscribe. Every subscribe does help in all of its entirety. And it really does help to grow. It helps me and it helps the community. No worries, Froggy. Have a good one, bro. Have a sis. Sorry, not bro. Have a good one. Sleep well, Froggy. Hope you have a good night's sleep and everything else. But like I say, guys, we are so close to reaching more subscribers and everything else. But we want to get this event out the way so you guys can get a good feel for everything. The Zoo Tour will be happening. So Zoo Tour is on its way. And I want to make sure that the Zoo Tour is happening because I want to make sure you guys get something out of it and everything else in between. And it'll be hosted by me, obviously, because I'm the one hosting it. I will be advertising it through the coming days. So make sure everyone is taking notes of the day. Once I've advertised it and everything else, that is it. There will be no more advertisement and then it'll be straight onto the live stream. And for anyone that has failed to understand the advertising, then that's your fault. Not mine. So yeah, guys, come on. We want everyone to subscribe to the Nature Channel. Exactly, laddie. That is how it goes, and that is how it will be. It'll be beautiful, it'll be fun, it'll be everything else in between. I love doing it. I know you guys are going to enjoy it. And hopefully you guys get a blast for it. And everything else, it is something that I do truly, feel passionate about. And hopefully you guys will feel the love, feel the energy, feel the buzz. Because nature is what we thrive for. And we hope all of you learn something new about nature that you never knew before. And hopefully you guys get a genuine sense of, passion, thrive, motivation, and everything else in between. Because that is what we are working for. We do not want any misguided information. So yeah, nature is what makes the world go round. It's a beautiful thing. And yeah, we will be going live a little bit later on as well. So look out for all the live streams that we'll be doing for the next couple of weeks to help motivate everybody to return and everything else. Because it'll be fun. It will be fun. And I know it's all eyes on us at the moment. But like I say, get it noted down. The 14th, the 14th this Saturday. And it will be 10 a.m. Pacific, my time. And hopefully you guys will enjoy every moment, every appreciation, because everything is what thrives. We want the motivation. We want everyone to feel a part of something beautiful. We want people to envision the beautiful sides of nature that no one's ever seen before. And we want all of you to be a big part of something special. Oh, it's going to be an overload of beautiful animals. An absolute overload. There's never going to be a dull moment with nature, so stick around for it and you guys will see just how beautiful nature can be and all that good stuff. So yeah, we are gonna pin that down and we are getting ready for the beautifulness. There's gonna be so many unique species of animals that some of you would have seen and some won't have seen. So we are going to do a big diversity of that. So yes, we want all numbers up and we want all things considered nature. So we do not talk about politics. So the rules state is we do not do politics. We do not talk about anything to do with religion or anything that is going to cause counter arguments. We don't do that on our channel. We are strictly a nature channel. So if anybody is coming in to talk about politics or religion or anything that is non-related to animals, this channel is not for you. This is strictly for nature. We do a lot of animal facts and a lot of animal talks and chill with people. So yeah, we do not appreciate anything that is going against what we do not talk about. Thank you. Will you be doing a guide work for people at the zoo while we are live, or just a live stream only? At the moment, it'll be just a live stream only, so we can talk about animal facts and give you guys a tour. We want to give a tour before we can then we can think about what we want to do in terms of, you know, showing you guys the further extension. But it depends on what's going on. But at the moment, I just want to specifically focus on you know, just giving you guys a tour from a live stream and giving you guys the beautiful side of it, you know what I mean? Because I know there's going to be some people that may not want to be filmed, so we've got to be very mindful of that, you know what I mean? So with that said, we're going to try and keep it, you know, first just with the tour side of it, so you guys get a beautiful tour side and a beautiful animal facts. Okay, so I will subscribe. You love nature and exactly. Thank you. If you want to sub, then do sub, bro. It does mean the world to us. In it, broski. That's what I love. We love it because it shows the passion and thrive to the nature, to everything around. So yes, we are all for nature. We're all for, you know, showing love and a lot of appreciation. And yeah, guys, we are. Thank you for subscribing. It's me, GD. That means so much to me, and that means a lot to you, because then you'll see what we do, all that good stuff. Exactly. And you know, let's just say we got so much to teach you guys. I'm excited. I can't wait. It'll be beautiful in all its glory. I know you guys are looking forward to it. So look out for the big event, and I'm going to head off now because I want to go and have some breakfast and crack on with a few jobs. Yeah, guys, we've had a lot of fun. Like I say, before I go, subscribe, go and put in your calendar the 14th, and the time will be 10 a.m. Pacific time, not Eastern time or any other time, just UK time. So make sure you are all subscribed and stay tuned. I gotta do a bit of gardening for the from the front of my house because of weeds. Then I gotta do a bit of cleaning, a bit of dog sitting preparation, and also I gotta make sure that I got preparation for you know, the zoo side of it. So yeah, it'll be alright. So yeah, guys, like I say, make sure you stick for that notification bell. Make sure you do sub. We love everybody that tunes in to learn about nature and are very motivated by nature. We are here to help you help nature at its finest and make sure you guys get the best out of nature in all of its entirety. So then that way you don't miss out on anything beautiful or anything in between. But if you aren't subscribed and you're all being sausages about it, you should. Yeah, no, we do all of that, bro. We do all of that. Trust me, we do. We do. But as I say, guys, make sure you stick around for all of that. We do love helping people get more involved with nature. We want to help sure that you guys get motivated with nature and everything else in between. It's been your boy. I hope you all stay safe, and I hope you all have a lovely day today. Even though it's Monday, it's everyone's worst day. I don't think it's the worst day. I love what I do. But yeah, we love you all. We hope that you guys realize that actually you're all amazing in your own right. You're all amazing. You're all stars. make sure that you follow your dreams and your passion, and make sure you stick around because I will be going live again to obviously host the event and stuff like that. So yeah, guys, much love. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay humble. Thank you for coming out today. It's been an honor to see all your faces again, and God bless you all. Hope you all stay safe, drink, eat, all that sort of good stuff.